Good job.
Yep.
All right, let's start with an opening statement from Coach.
I want to first thank Georgian Court, their coach and staff for, they had a rough trip, man. They got in a car accident on the way here. The bus was all banged up, so we wanted to make sure that they felt comfortable here and give them an extra 20 minutes. But, they've been on a serious road trip here, and I appreciate them coming through and giving us an opportunity to play against them and compete. I thought our pressure was very good. We're continuing to trust one another and work on our rotations, especially in our pressure. And I think that's something we all want to continue to work at and get better at. And I thought we played really, really hard, and that's what we talked about tonight. Our job was were to play as hard as we could, start to learn how to play together as a group, stay a little bit more connected. I thought we shared the basketball, which is something we've talked about a lot. 26 assists on 34 field goals is pretty good, especially for us. And it's been something we've been struggling with and talking a lot about. And I give credit to our team. Right after we played Manhattan Friday night, the team was supposed to be an off day. The captains and the team got in here on their own, unsolicited, watched film together, had a few confrontations, and that's the leadership we need. And I think as a result of that, we're gonna be okay. And we just need to continue to build trust and connectivity. 15 turnovers is way too much, and that's something we'll discuss in practice tomorrow as we prepare for a really difficult stretch here. I'd like to thank all the fans that came out. Appreciate it, and hopefully, please come out Friday night against a very good Drexel team. We need all the energy, all the support we can get. These guys are working so hard. It made a big difference for Manhattan on Friday night. I must give them that. We need the same energy in here Friday night for our.
Take questions, Jeff.
Yeah, just a question for Tripp. Just how do you feel, being back, and how did it feel to be on the court with your teammates with this new look?
Definitely missed it. Got a few practices under my belt. It was fun. It was really fun. I wasn't trying to overthink anything. We were sharing the ball. Everything was coming to me easy. They trusted me. I was still working on stuff like that. So everything just felt like a regular game. Like I wasn't even hurt from it. So.
Jaden, you got an ovation when you checked out of the game towards the end of the second half, right when you had double-double. Could you talk about just how you're feeling tonight, your shot selection, and just having a big night tonight?
Honestly, I feel great. It felt great to get out there. Just go out there and play as hard as I can, do whatever I can to help my team win, and just the feeling of my teammates trusting me to execute on the offensive and the defensive end is a great feeling. So it was great tonight.
Lou.
Coach, before the season, you talked to us about how excited you were about this freshman class and to see Jaden have this type of game. What did you think?
Yeah, it's not a surprise to almost everybody in the locker room. He's so talented. He's just, and he's been working so hard. All of our freshmen are sponges. They're very coachable. They got great leaders ahead of them to follow, which is really important for freshmen. And he's been patient. It's hard to sit there and watch. They never know when their name's going to be called, but every day they come in, they watch film, they learn the plays, they play as hard as they possibly can. They continue to get better, and that is all you can ask from young guys. He's literally always, what can I do? How can I get better? And that's it's a testament to him. It's a testament to our leadership, but it's not a surprise to any of us. He's capable of even more. His uncle and his mom are going to be pissed at his four free throws. He could have got close to 20, but he really proud of him. Really proud of him.
Jahmere, you guys ran a lot of full court press, a lot of double teams, a lot of switches. Can you talk about your communication on defense and how much you guys worked on that tonight?
You're asking him that?
We practice that every day. Kind of just knowing where we got to be and knowing what spots to be in. So communication for us, kind of like the second part, is not really like we already know what we have to say, what we have to do. So communication just comes with that. But yeah, definitely practice on applying pressure to different teams. I learned that pressure goes pipes, and that's what we've seen today.
Coach, speaking of the press, a lot of deflections for Ramad, and then on the other side of the ball, just hitting threes. How important is it, and what you've seen through his development, through his years in the program, and how important is it for him to be a key on both sides of the ball?
Yeah, obviously Ramad's one of the harder working guys we have. His motor is through the roof. There's a reason why he's in the starting lineup since the last month and a half of the season, because we talk about attitude, and he's got one of the most positive attitudes. He plays the same way every single day. He's arguably the most consistent energy and effort we had every day, and it's fun to see him reap the rewards. Honestly, and that's something that I think we have a really big advantage this year with Josh, Ramad, Tripp, Jaden, Abdu, right? The length, Will, Jaffe, like the quickness, the length, the athleticism, Ryan Pettis, and Jackie's obviously quick, so we have an opportunity with those guys over the ball to pressure and really wear teams out with the depth that we have, and we're trying to utilize that to the best of our advantage. So, if we can continue to play with that pressure and continue to learn how to feed off one another while shooting the ball pretty well together and collectively share it, that's the vision we have.
We've talked to a couple of players, including Jahmere, about how much they appreciate walk-ons at the D1 level, and how hard they work, what they do for a program. To see some of the guys on the end of the bench get in for lengthy times, like Jameson and O'Toole get to go off. How fun is that to see when you're a coach?
It's I was a walk-on, so I know, I get it. They work so hard. We have a statement here that says, everybody's role is different, but your status is the same. And I really enjoy when our bench and these guys are jumping up and down, cheering for those guys, because there is no difference between them and whoever else is at the front of the bench. It's just, and that's the connection that we have here in this locker room. And that's why I think we can be really special, because when those guys go in, they don't think, okay, I got to score. They're like, okay, how can I play as hard as I possibly can, which is Fordham basketball? How can I try to win our attitude club? And to me, that's really what's special about coaching this group, and why I think we could go far, because we are connected and we do cheer for one another. We love the success of each other, and I think that's really special in the locker room.
Coach, this Georgian Court team was a bit physical. They got out in transition on a couple good plays. Can you talk about just your matchup with them and just some advantages to playing a school like this? Yeah,
it's just for us, it's just an opportunity to get better, honestly. We talk all the time. We don't really focus on who we're playing all that much. For us, it's about the opportunity to get better. We don't really switch things up too much when it comes to our opponent. We focus on their tendencies, and that's pretty much it. We want to play the way we're going to play. We try to have people adjust to us. They had some great shooters everywhere they're around. I'm really proud of our defense, because they want to make a ton of threes. They got a bunch of guys who can shoot threes, and our focus was to prevent that. And holding them 5 out of 25 is something that we're proud of. And we got to continue the process of getting better. And they challenged us. That's a good thing. Smaller, faster teams. Wanted to make sure we won the rebounding battle, which we did. So, the goal was to get better, and I think we did.
We good? Good. Thanks, guys.
Go Rams.
Thank you.